about on top. Yeah, put it over the top of that black.
Oh, I see. There you go. So
I was looking at these. Well, I mean, what are those bits supposed to be? What are those rounded in the white? that doesn't...
I know what they are. They're these bits which I haven't told you to put on yet.
Oh, you're kidding me. So again, yeah.
Aren't they?
Poorly explained instructions. So we've got these two green parts here.
I can't see them further down, so...
No, I mean, we're following it in order.
They're already in there, you see, look.
Yeah, they've, again, forgotten to explain something.
So these need to presumably just clip in here, I guess.
I was wondering what those wing bits were. Okay. Right, so these kind of bend and slot in.
Do it right.
That's it.
Okay.
Is there any hole for that there? No, it just kind of goes on the side there, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm guessing it will bend when we...
So, push that down at the front there. Is that quite forcing it? Yeah. Excellent.
Okay.
Okay, yep, that's snapped on there.
And then this bit.
So then,
Where are we?
14, yeah. So then they show that attaching.
Around the outside of this.
Okay.
Does that look right? Underneath. Oh.
Is it supposed to go? Aha, okay.
Like that.
So it kind of slots along the side and then underneath where you put these side bits on.
Okay.
Which is going to be a bit fiddly, I think. Yeah. That's it. Excellent.
There we go.
Okay.
Nice fit.
So that's the front bumpery part. So yeah. 14, 15, screwing something.
These two screws here.
Okay, right, I can see that. There's two holes on the top, so I'm supposed to screw these on very small screws.
Well, the only screws I've got are these ones. So
And they look too big, but yeah, they look way too big for those holes.
Well, let's see.
Do they feel like they'll go?
We'll probably go.
Yeah, okay. Again, be very useful if they, on the instruction, told you like the size of the screws you're putting in. But on the top of this green bumper at the front, there's two tiny holes. Yeah. And you're supposed to screw those on. Okay, so back to the screwdriver. I just looked at those holes and didn't think they'd go, but yeah, they are going okay.
Okay.
Excellent, yep.
I'm doing too tight. Okay.
Yeah, right, so step 15 done. Step 16. Sorry, turn the instructions so you can see them yourself. What's that? Oh, then there's the front green part, the engine cover, which then snaps over the top of that.
Okay.
I can see there's... What are they trying to show you there? There's some kind of clip. Does that bend down? Yeah, there we go. So that clip there that was up like that bends down and then will obviously slot onto there.
So it's a hinge. So that's a hinge.
So attempt to slide that in without breaking it. That's it. Oh, there we go. Excellent. And then, yep, that's it. Then you've got an engine cover that flips up and down like that now. Brilliant.
So you can get to the battery. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, then light assembly. on the front of the tractor, it looks like. Those clear parts there. We'll now go, so 4 of them, and they've still got their manufacturing parts on to break off. It's like building an Airfix kit, this is, except a bigger one.
Okay, which ones go where?
They're showing 4 to go on the front here.
Okay, let's have a look.
Are they the correct shape? Again, they're not showing you.
They're 2 slightly different ones.
Yeah.
You'll notice that that one's got 3 prongs.
Okay.
And that one's got 4 prongs.
Right. Oh, I see. So yeah, there's kind of eye-shaped ones go on the side.
That one looks like it goes in there.
Yeah.
So we'll put that one in there. Gosh, that's tight.
Yeah, they look like they're going to be really awkward to get in.
There we go,
well
this
done,
one.
well done.
And then we'll put the flatter kind of one on that side.
What have you got? Is there just 2 bits? Oh no, one at the top of that as well. So there's 3 notches you've got to try and
looks the same.
get into.
Let's put that one in there. Oh, that's not gone in. No, I think that's the wrong side.
Okay.
I think that's that side. Yeah.
Ah, okay, well done.
So these ones, I have a left and a right.
Yeah, they should mark them with an L or an R.
You'll just have to
Yeah.
play with them and you'll see which one fits.
Yeah, they look like quite a tight fit. There we go. Well done.
And that one there. So it's that way up. Not the easiest to get in, these, are they?
No. And I bet a lot of people do end up breaking these when they're attempting to wedge them in. Again, Per Perego, spares of these would be a good idea.
Okay, there we go.
There we go, excellent. Lights on the tractor. Excellent, that's looking really good now. Right.
Right.
Where are we up to? We've done 17, 18. Now we're on step 19. Something... Oh, there's some piece that goes on the side here. Perhaps those green bits there.
Oh.
Yeah, there's these 2 green bits that are going to go onto the side here with 3 slots. Again, they've got the manufacturing bits to break out. Yeah, twist and turn should snap them eventually. Good. Yeah. So there's quite a few things to assemble, aren't there? But then again, you know, you think how much it would cost to assemble it themselves in the factory. You'd be paying for all that labour.
Okay,
Right. So you've now got these 2 green bits here that snap onto the side. Just here.
so that's just going to... I think it's just going to clip on here.
That's it. A lot of this looks very fiddly.
Try that one in first.
Oh, well done.
It's not quite clicking in, that one.
No.
There we go.
Oh, that's it, right. It took quite a bit of force, I could see, to get that third bit to snap in there. And then obviously do the same on the other side. I won't bother to film that. So, let's have a look. So that is step 19 of the instructions. Step 19 of 55 complete, my god. Okay.
Okay, in.
Step 20 will be the seat.
Okay.
We're now going to attempt to attach the seat. Yeah, there's two red knobs on the seat, and there seems to be some kind of rail. It's going to.
That's good.
Yeah, it's the drawing's quite poor. I presume. Yeah, that must be that. They're showing you a side shot of it.
That's going to go in like that.
Excellent.
So that's got to go.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of different settings. So if you want them to be a bit nearer the pedals, you can use the forward holes.
Yeah.
If you want them a bit further away, if they're a bit bigger, you can use
So
holes.
this toy says it's for age 3 and up. We're going to allow 2-year-olds to try it today. If this is too powerful for them or anything like that, if there's a risk of falling off, then we'll just keep the toy for a year and then allow them to use it. But we're only going to use it over grass this afternoon and
See if they can reach the pedal.
Well, exactly, yeah. We'll have to see if the toddlers can actually reach the pedals or not. So, yeah, just screw the base into the bottom of the seat.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. So that was step 21. Step 22 is just explaining that you've got the choice of slots. Step 23.
We've just done that.
So step 24, yeah, there's two, there we go. 2 slots here.
So we're going to slide them in here, and then I think we're probably going to screw them here.
That makes
to this bit.
sense from underneath.
From underneath, yeah.
Okay, so now attempt to slot the chair into the two. There we go.
There we go.
Excellent.
That fits nicely there.
Yeah, and then okay. Yes, and then they're showing you step 25 is screw the seat down from underneath.
Okay.
So you need to flip the tractor over on its side, I guess, will be okay. Don't think you need to take it completely upside down. Yeah. And what screws have we got left?
We've got two of these.
2 little ones again. Okay. Yep.
So I'm guessing that's all we need to do.
Good.
With this. There's a lovely bolt there, but I don't know if the knot there. I don't know what it's for.
Oh.
I'm going to find out.
Do you want me to hold? I'll hold the seat. This is where. So far,
Okay, right.
Yeah. So far, most of the steps have been done by one person. Steps like this, it might be useful to have a second person holding. I'm holding the seat down while the other person screws it in.
Okay.
Feels fairly tight.
Yep.
Good. And I'll just film what it looks like from underneath. Okay, so yeah, there we go. You got the 2 screws there from underneath, tight. So seat is now on. Where are we up to? We've just done step 25, step 26. Something. Oh, chrome. Should we bother putting the decals on? Do you want to bother?
I can leave them on if you want.
It's up to you. Yeah, let's.
I think there's little. They're not these ones, are they?
Well, it kind of looks that shape. Yeah. Okay, we might as well. Yeah. Let's
I think the
do
decals
those.
maybe go on top of that.
Yeah.
So should we put it back up right?
Yeah. So flip the tractor over again, and then yeah, those bits there must stick onto the mudguard over the main rear wheel, I presume. Yes. Again, just twist off the manufacturing part they've left on. And these should slot over the mudguard.
Like that.
Again, it looks like it takes a fair bit of force to wedge these on. Excellent.
Okay.
Job done, another job done. Okay, that was step 26. Step 27. Is that the same thing?
Yeah, one side, one the other side.
Okay, step 28, something that goes near the side of the seat.
Oh, that's what we've put on.
That's what we've just done. Okay.
Maybe there's another
So
bit.
what's the bit there?
Oh, I know.
Oh.
Might be these lights.
Aha.
I am guessing.
Yeah.
So again, I just need to click in.
Excellent.
That one in. There we go.
Okay, so now you've got the lights on the back of the mudguards. Got these bits on there. So that takes you to step 29. No, that's putting batteries into the radio. I don't think we're going to bother putting batteries in that today. So ignore step 29. Step 30 is attaching the radio to the tractor. And that's going to require a screw. So normally you would put batteries, I guess the batteries going there? Yeah, so that's screwed down at the moment. I guess you unscrew that to put two AA batteries in there. This is for the radio. We're not going to put battery on. And then radio, does it go over there?
I'm guessing it probably just clips in here. I don't know. Or is it?
Again, it's not. Yeah, it's somewhere in front of where the gear stick is.
It goes that way up.
That's it. Okay, and then it says it shows that there's a screw.
One last screw, like that.
Okay, we've got one tiny screw left.
Guessing the other ones are for the steering wheel.
And that goes, there's a tiny little hole there, I don't know if you can see that. So normally you would put two A batteries in this so that you've got a little radio, but we're not going to bother with that. There's too many things for them to play with at age 2. Excellent. Okay. So we've just done step 30. Step 31 is steering wheel. Yeah.
So put that on the back of the steering wheel, I presume.
I'm not sure about that bit. Oh yeah, you know that, yeah. So there's a yellow part that goes on the back of the steering wheel. Yeah. And that snaps into place. Is that lined up?